Hey guys, it's PJ from Wisconsin AirGunners. Just wanted to bring you a few of our observations from day one at SHOT Show here in Las Vegas. Recording this up on the 10th floor of the Bellagio. Pretty nice hotel if you ever get a chance to check it out. So far having a great time, meeting a lot of good people, and I just want to show you the highlights of what I've seen here at the first day of SHOT Show. So here we go. One of the first booths I stopped at was the NightForce booth. I've never really paid attention to NightForce scopes before. They're really expensive. After looking at them today, I understand why. The glass was incredibly sharp, the reticles are really beautiful to look at, and if it's in your budget, it probably isn't a waste of money. My next stop was at the Hogue booth. The knife that caught my attention there is this XO, I think it's the XO4, a very nice looking knife. If you're in a state where you can have a press to open switchblade type knife, this is one to check out. I also made a stop at the CRKT booth. This is the Pillar, and this is a knife I'm actually going to buy. One of the great things about SHOT Show is talking to people from the company. Every once in a while, they'll slide you a discount card. I'm going to buy this knife for 50% off its MSRP. Looking forward to getting that package in the mail. Back to optics for a minute, I stopped by the ATN booth to check out the X-Sight 4K. I had one of the old 3-18 HD models, and the most disappointing thing about it was looking through the viewfinder. Never mind the stickers in this picture, those were for those of us at the show to figure out how to use it. I spent some time with one of the salesmen who walked me through all the features, and most importantly, the reticle on this is really clear and the viewfinder is clear enough that I think you could do some precision target work in addition to hunting, at least during daylight conditions. Based on what I saw today, this scope has been placed on my I want one list. On to some high-end precision shooting. I stopped by the Pardue booth to look at their line of pistols. The folks I talked to were super knowledgeable, but they were a little less excited about me handling the pistols they had in the glass case. Since some of these pistols had actually won Olympic medals, I don't really blame them, but it would have been nice to get the feel for the grips as well as the triggers. There were a couple of different models of pistols and rifles in the Walther booth. I don't really shoot 10 meter, although I've played a little bit in an indoor pistol league that we're running. These are very, very nice guns, but they're a little out of my price range for what they are. I am interested in this Hammerly model. I think it could be a decent gun at a fairly decent price. Check out this rifle. There's an amazing amount of engineering going into these things, and they had several on display. I'm certain if I took it off that stand, I'd drop it. So now we get to the booth I most wanted to see on this trip. If you ever get a chance to come to SHOT Show, you need to have some kind of plan, and you need to prioritize the things you definitely want to see. You might guess that what I wanted to see was the Red Wolf, but I've actually already gotten to shoot one as I have a friend who's got one. It's a great gun. It was pretty cool to meet Tony Belis, great guy, spent a lot of time talking to me. Good to see Shane Keller, another fantastic guy working for Daystate. Very knowledgeable, both of them, and both really personable people. Saw Claudio Flores, that was really cool. A couple of the other well-known YouTubers were hanging around. Didn't get a lot of time to spend with them because they were busy. This is the new Brocock Claudio Flores model. It's the Magnum version of the Bantam Sniper HR. It has a couple of main differences. the biggest being power output. To get that extra power, this version of the Bantam is fitted with a longer polygon barrel. That barrel has a twist rate of about 17.3 to 1, or so I'm told. And in .22 caliber, it is capable of generating 50 foot-pounds at the muzzle with the JSB redesigned monster pellets. Pretty impressive for a .22 caliber air rifle. And if that wasn't cool enough, look at the laminate stock that it's going to be dressed up in. This rifle really ticks all the boxes for me, and I am very hopeful that there will be one of these in my stable in the future. Of all the things at SHOT Show, this was the rifle I was most excited to see. I wanted to see if it looked as good in person as the snapshot I saw online, and it does. It feels just as good as the Bantam sniper I have now, but I think that .22 caliber pellet is going to really sing towards the target, and I'm looking forward to getting my hands on one in the near future, at least as quickly as I can. I'm told it's probably about 2 months before these stocks in any kind of quantity start hitting the States. So there's another pretty exciting announcement for a lot of people from Brocock. This is the Brocock Bantam Mark II. I made a couple of changes to what's otherwise a great rifle. It keeps the power adjuster, but it does do away with the regulator, and it has a steel bottle, which brings the cost of production down. And I guess the MSRP in the US for the Mark II is going to be just under $1,000. So pretty exciting for somebody who wants a good quality rifle, but maybe can't make that $1,400 or $1,500 range. They had 2 different walnut Red Wolves on display. The video here shows you a little bit of the difference in the grain between the two. You can also see the carbon fiber barrel shroud. I thought this Huma regulated Wolverine 2 was absolutely gorgeous. And they had another one on display in walnut. Both very nice rifles. And here's the red version of the Red Wolf. Don't be surprised if you see a limited number of these coming out in different colors. I hope you'll indulge me just one more time as I take a look at my next rifle. Well guys, I hope you saw something you liked. For Wisconsin AirGunners, this is PJ, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.